welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tatiana Monet. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, what is up? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also follow me on my social medias. They're gonna be at the bottom of this screen, and as you see by the title of this video, this is gonna be my labor and delivery story. Now I do want to apologize in advance for getting this video up so late, but y'all, let me tell y'all, adjusting to a newborn, being in and out of the hospital is like, it's difficult. So yeah, I'm just getting it up now, better late than never. But enough of the chit chat, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so it all started October 9th, Tuesday, October 9th, 2018. That's when I had my appointment. I was 38 weeks and 6 days. Once you get towards the end of your pregnancy, that's when you start getting seen at the doctor every week instead of every 2 weeks or once a month. So it was just my normal appointment, check to see his heartbeat, check my urine, blood pressure, things like that. Everything was fine, but since I knew that I was like towards the end of my pregnancy, I asked my doctor to check to see if I had dilated any. And when she checked me, I was dilated 4 centimeters. And she was like, I'm surprised you don't feel anything, like no contractions. I'm like, I'm just ready for this to get over because I'm obese and I'm tired. She like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. Like, she's like, okay, well, I can speed up the process. I'm like, okay, how can you do that? She said, I'm gonna split your membrane. Something crazy she said to me, but me being me, I said, you know what? Go ahead and do that. Whatever she did, she stuck her 4 fingers down there and rotated. I don't know what she did, but that next day, Wednesday morning, when I got up, my mucus plug was out. And the thing with your mucus plug, you can go into labor within hours or within days when you lose your mucus plug. So first thing I did, I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, he might not come today, but he coming soon, because when I went to the doctor yesterday, I was 4 centimeters dilated, and today I lost my mucus plug. So he letting me know that he on his way and to get everything together if I don't have it together. So when I talked to her, she like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna come pick you up. You don't need to be driving. We gonna go ahead and walk in the park. We about to get him out today. All this and that. I'm like, sure, whatever, like that. She's like, cause I mean, I don't have time for him to be coming on Friday when I'm busy. This and this and that. She a hairdresser, so hairdressers, they busiest days is like Fridays and Saturdays. But no matter which day he came, she was gonna be there. She was just talking. So she came and picked me up. We went walking for like an hour. No contractions, no nothing. So here it is, Thursday. I got a yoga ball, got on YouTube and started looking up different exercises that you can do on the yoga ball to help induce labor. So did a couple exercises throughout the whole day, you know, on the yoga ball all day, basically. So I started getting contractions that night, Thursday night. I started getting contractions. They wasn't like super duper close. They was like every hour I have like a contract. Like, it wasn't to the point where it's like, oh, I gotta go to the hospital. It was just like, oh, I think this is it. Like, this is a contraction. This is it. Like, that's how it was. So that night, I told his dad, like, don't go to work tomorrow morning because he's coming tomorrow. He like, why you say that? I'm like, I know for a fact he's coming tomorrow, so don't even go to work. It's no point in you to go because you're gonna have to leave early, or you know, just don't go. He like, you sure? I'm like, I'm positive. So Thursday night, went to sleep, woke up Friday morning, my contractions was like terrible. Put that app on my phone, the contraction counter, so you can know exactly how long they last and how consistent they are. Put that on my phone, and the contractions was like they was consistent now. So they like every 30 minutes, some would come 15 minutes. So they was like consistently coming, but it wasn't a consistent time that they was coming. But I still knew, like, he coming today. I just had that in my mind, like, he's coming today. So I got up, made us some breakfast, you know, some little waffles, bacon, took Zoe out for a walk. As I was cooking, the contractions was getting kind of more consistent. So I'm like, you know what, let me take Zoe out for a walk because she gonna be here by herself the rest of the day. I mean, you know, somebody gonna come check on her, but she about to be here by herself because I'm about to go have a baby. So took her out for a walk. As I was walking, I tried to do a vlog for y'all, okay? Let me just tell y'all that. I tried to do a labor and delivery vlog. I do have some footage, but I feel like it's not enough. But I still feel like I'ma still post it for y'all, but it's probably gonna be all over the place. So that's another reason why I chose to do my story first, so it can kind of make sense, because it's gonna be like skip through that vlog. Okay, back to the story. So I'm walking Zoe. Finished our little walk around the little apartment complex, put her in the house. I'm like, it's time to go. So me and his dad, he drove me to the hospital. Well, the hospital like 25 minutes away from our house, and my contractions was like 7 minutes apart. So I'm like, by the time we get to the hospital, they're gonna be like 4 minutes apart, because my doctor told me don't come unless they're 4 minutes apart. But I left when they were 7 minutes apart. We get there, get checked in. It's around 4 something. So they checked me. I was only 5 centimeters dilated. I felt like since I was 4 on Tuesday, I just knew I was about to be like 6 centimeters. I'm like, okay, whatever. But they told me they was gonna keep me, so I'm like, see, I knew I was gonna have him today. So my doctor said I'm gonna come back and check you in about 2 hours. Now, I do recommend you to walk around a little bit, and it's a yoga ball, and it's gonna be a yoga ball in your room. You can use that just to see if like you will dilate anymore, and to see if it'll break your water, because my water didn't break. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. So here it is, 6:20. I'm walking back and forth in the room, squatting, doing all this extra stuff, because I'm super hungry. This is another thing that made me have him so early. You know, once you have a baby, well, not once you have it, but when you're in the hospital, you cannot eat when you're about to have a baby. The only thing I had ate was breakfast that morning, and I was hungry the whole time. And his dad just kept eating in front of me, like eating cookies, french fries, burgers, and the food aroma was just smelling so good. And I'm like, you know what? I'm about to push him out just so I can eat. That's all I was thinking. Push, eat. Push, eat. If I push him out, I can eat. So that's my mindset. If y'all go into labor hungry, just think like, if I push this baby out, I can eat. Think like that, because that's going to work. So my doctor came in around 6:30, and she checked me. She said, you 6 centimeters dilated. She was like, and your water still hasn't broke. So what I can do, I can break your water and speed up the process. I'm like, see, I knew I liked you for some reason, because you always want to speed up a process. Go ahead, break my water. Whew, if I would have knew what was coming after she broke my water, I wouldn't have told her to do not break, like, don't break my water. Let it break on its own. It's so crazy, because I had so much anxiety about where I was going to be at when my water broke. Like, it didn't even break on its own. I was at the hospital. My doctor literally had to break it herself. So I called my mom. I'm like, Ma, well, I called her when we first went to the hospital, but she was still at work. It's a Friday. She had a lot of people, so she was at work. I called her, and I'm like, I'm on my way to the hospital, whatever like that. So Javante, his dad, his name's Javante. I keep saying his dad. I'm going to just start saying his name. Okay, so Javante actually texted my mom once my water broke. Because like I said, once my water got broken, my contraction pains went from 0 to 1,000. And I do got some footage of me yelling and screaming and all that. And I'm going to post that for y'all just to see how real it is. And I did go natural. If I can go natural, anybody can go natural, because I'm a wimp when it comes to pain. So go natural. Try to go natural if you can. So, you know, they ask you how you want, like, you gonna have an epidural or this or that. I told them I wanted to go natural. But once she broke my water and them contractions started hitting, something in the back of my mind was like, why would I tell them I want to go natural? Like, why would I even do that to myself? But I stayed strong. I did it. I stayed strong. I was in pain. I was. And I want to say I'm so happy that I wasn't in labor for a long time, because like I said, she broke my water around 9. I said 9. Around 6:30. I went from 6 centimeters to like 9.5 within like an hour and a half. So when it was time for me to push, I think I started pushing around 8 something, and I delivered him at 8:36 p.m. So I would say I was only in labor for about 2 hours, if that. And I thank God so much, because I be hearing horror stories of people that be in labor for days. And I feel like once I'm in labor for over 5 hours, cut them out. Cut the baby out, because I don't have time to be in pain for this long. But push-wise, I didn't push that many times. I only pushed probably like 10 times. Well, I don't even remember how much I pushed, but I know I didn't push for a long time. And they did something different with me. You know, they did a normal thing. You put your legs up like this, like a little frog or whatever. But it seemed like that was not working for me. So what the nurse did, she like rolled up like a sheet or a towel and gave it to me. So I'm holding one side and she holding the other side. So while I'm pulling, she pulling too. So it's like tug of war. So I'm pulling and pushing at the same time. So that little technique made him come out. Because when I say I'm pushing the normal way with my legs open, just yelling. I sounded so crusty on that video, man. I really don't want to upload it, but I am. So I'm just pushing, moaning, groaning, everything. And it's like, he moving, but he is not coming out. Once she gave me that towel or that sheet, whatever it was, I only pulled that thing like once or twice. And once I did that, bloop, he was out. So that really works. Like, if y'all having problems pushing, ask your doctor. Like, if your mom, right, I know your mom gonna be all over the place when you're in labor, but be like, can I get a towel or something to grab so I can push? That really works. So that's like the end of the story for real. But he came October 12th, 2018, which was a Friday. Like I said, you said you weren't going to try to cancel all these people and all this if it was on a Friday. But he came on a Friday and you were there in the room. But he came on a Friday, October 12th, 2018 at 8:36. And boy, when I tell you he was a hefty baby, he was a hefty baby, especially for me. Because like I said, I was 110 before pregnancy, 150 after, towards the end. And this little chunky chunk came out 8 pounds and 3 ounces. So that was big for me, real big. But 8 pounds, 3 ounces, 20 inches long. That does conclude the end of this video. I'm going to show y'all him. I was going to show y'all him in this video, but he sleep right now and he was like fighting his sleep. So I'm going to just leave him alone and let him sleep. I don't even want to go back and forth with him right now. So I might just upload like some clips or videos of him or some pictures somewhere on the screen. But I am going to show y'all him, of course. But that does conclude the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.